What's up, guys? Welcome back to PJs and Pages. It is What's Up Wednesday, and today I'm going to be talking about what's up in my life, my world, my reading world. So first of all, what am I wearing? We've got, my shirt says my weekend is all booked. It is not the weekend, but I wear this shirt very regularly, even when it's not the weekend. And then I've got my flannel. Are these? Yeah. My pants belong to my husband, and they are Detroit Red Wings pants. They're just some flannel pajamas. They're great. They're super comfy. I stole them from him. Anywho, besides what I am currently wearing, let's talk about what I am currently reading. So currently, I just finished The Enchanted Hacienda, and I have started Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. Now this is the, let's see, 1, 2, 3. For me, it is the 4th book in the series because I read The Assassin's Blade first. There's all sorts of debate on what order you should read the Throne of Glass series, but I read The Assassin's Blade first. So this is the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series for me. And basically the Throne of Glass series is following Selena Sardathian, who is a assassin, a teenage young adult assassin. And in the last book, we found out some pretty jaw-dropping facts about Selena. And now she is on this new adventure that she's been sent on, and I can't wait to get to it because now knowing all the facts about her that we know, I'm so curious to see where this is going. So yeah, Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas, 4th book in the Throne of Glass series. I am working on a vlog for this. I've mentioned it a few times. I have a spoilery reading vlog that I'm working on it. It's obviously a work in progress because I'm only on book 4 and there's 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 books? Is there really 8 books? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 books in this series. Well, it's gonna be a long one, guys. But yeah, so Throne of Glass series vlog coming up. It's gonna be spoilery, so if you haven't read the series, be forewarned, there will be spoilers because I just could not keep my trap shut. I just couldn't. There were too many moments for me not to say something. So reading Heir of Fire, but I always have a Kindle book going at the same time. And right now I am reading the 2nd book in the Murderbot diaries, Artificial Condition by Martha Wells. I don't know, did that come through? I don't know. It's a cool title. You can't see it. It's in gray, black and white because it's a Kindle. But yeah, I loved the 1st book. Murderbot is such an interesting character. They're so dynamic, and I think they're witty, and they have this dry sense of humor that is just so great. And I'm excited to see where they're gonna go after the way that it left off in book 1. So continuing with the Murderbot diaries, really enjoying that series. Editing Danielle here, so I realized that I explained why I love Murderbot so much, but I didn't actually explain what Murderbot is about. So real quick, Murderbot, All Systems Red, I'll start with what the 1st book was about, is essentially about this artificial intelligence robot named Sec Unit who calls themselves Murderbot. So basically what happened is that they turned off their governor module or something like that is what it's called. Basically the thing in their brain that keeps them from becoming truly intelligent, like sentient, whatever. So this robot is sentient, and they are essentially in hiding, so that way nobody knows that they have their own mind and can make their own decisions. And they are on this unnamed planet and are protecting, they're basically the what is that called? Security guard for this group of humans who are doing experiments and taking note of the planet, I guess maybe because they're planning on moving there. I don't know what their deal is. They don't really explain why they're there, but because Murderbot doesn't care, essentially. And yeah, so this is told from the perspective of the robot, and it follows their mission to basically keep these humans alive and keep them protected from any threats that might arise. And a threat does arise in this book, and Murderbot has to protect them. And yeah, I won't go into any details, but basically the second book that I'm reading currently, it follows Murderbot after the events of the first book. So very excited to read it, and I will let you get back to the video. And as far as audiobooks, I don't currently have one picked out, but I think what I'm going to do is I am going to pick up Empire of the Vampire. That was the book that I was reading during my reading slump, and I really am enjoying it because it's very Witcher-esque, but make it vampires. And like, I love the concept, I liked the writing, I liked the characters, but I couldn't read into my reading slump, and it's huge. So I'm thinking I might make my way through some of it through the audiobook while I'm reading other things, because I needed to pick up something else. But yeah, let me see. All right, so that is what I am currently reading. Fire, Artificial Condition, excuse me, by Martha Wells, and I am going to work on Empire of the Vampire by Kristoff. That one, in case you're not aware, is a like apocalyptic, grim, dark fantasy about a world, like it's a post-apocalyptic world where vampires have created an empire of the Vampire. And there's this like almost like a race of humans that is like a religious order that is able to, that has special abilities to be able to take out these vampires. And yeah, that is basically what I've been reading. And as far as what I've been listening to, I have been listening to a Latin pop mix on Spotify, as well as I like to listen to the soundtracks that I find for the books that I'm reading. So I've been listening to a Murderbot Diaries one, an Empire of the Vampire one, which yeah, it's great, actually. It's phenomenal. And I've still been stuck on, I read the unfortunate side effects of Heartbreak and Magic back in February, and I am stuck on the playlist for that one. It is just so fun. It's such a good playlist for me. It has a bunch of songs that I'm obsessed with, so I'm stuck between those playlists right now. Then what I'm watching. So me and my husband are currently making our way very slowly, like inching our way through Dune Part 1, so that way we can watch Dune Part 2. I have not actually finished the book. I got Dune Part 1 pretty much ended where I left off in the book. So I'm just rewatching the movie so that way I can watch Dune Part 2. I'm not going to try and finish the book before I watch Dune Part 2. I will just end up reading the book after the fact and enjoying both. I tend to be able to separate my film from my movie and enjoy them equally. I do sometimes think the movie is better, but every once in a while it surprises you. Like Practical Magic, totally, the film is better than the book. I do love the book, don't get me wrong, but I do like the movie better. So we're inching our way through Dune. I mean, we're like literally watching 20, 30 minutes. No, not even 30 minutes, more like 15, 20 minutes a day. So we are inching our way through it, and hopefully by the end of the week we'll have finished watching it. And yeah, then we'll move on to Dune Part 2. And yeah, as far as other things going on, I have been filming and editing, so I actually have a book shopping vlog coming up and a spring TBR video coming up. I've been continuing to take classes on Skillshare just to learn more about videography and editing. And I'm thinking about taking one for Canva because I know how to do a little bit on Canva. I'm actually a lot better than some people are on Canva, but I'd love to become a Canva pro. So might be taking a Skillshare class on that. And yeah, my son is doing great. He still isn't eating, so if you have tips for getting a toddler to eat, I'm all ears. If there's a book I can read to him, make it happen. But yeah, I think that's about it. My husband, he's doing good. His job is going well. His personal business is flourishing, so we're really excited about those things. And as always, we're so grateful that he is as successful as he is, where I'm able to stay home with our son and do the things that I do. So as always, very grateful for the life that we live. And yeah, I think that's all I've got for you today. If you have any questions that you'd like to ask or video recommendations, please leave them in the comments below. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye.